So, on top of being a widow and trying to date, there's times where I become feral. I become desperate, and widow's fire. If you're a widow, you know. If you are not, then you don't know. But on top of just trying to date like normally, there's times where I'm absolutely feral, and me plus feral plus Hinge is a bad idea because it's just endless messaging.
Wow, that was mind-blowing. Hinge plus being feral equals a bad idea? Oh my gosh. Listen, welcome to another episode of Wall Watch, where we see how women respond to hitting the wall. Today, my question is, have you ever heard of widow's fire? Do you know what that is? Comment your thoughts under this video. Now, we're definitely going to finish this video clip and then have this conversation because there's a lot to unpack and there's a lot to learn from this video. So let's get into it. Before we do that, make sure you like the video, then subscribe to the channel because I'm posting daily content. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal. So here we go.
If you're my family, keep scrolling. If you're my mom and dad, keep scrolling. If you're my in-laws, keep scrolling. I'm giving you a warning now to keep scrolling. This video is not for you, okay? This is for my friends. So, we've talked about Hinge, we've talked about dating, we've talked about just that kind of stuff that I'm going through right now. There's another aspect that I haven't touched much on because I just haven't. So, on top of being a widow and trying to date, there's times where I become feral. I become desperate, and widow's fire. If you're a widow, you know. If you are not, then you don't know. But on top of just trying to date like normally, there's times where I'm absolutely feral, and me plus feral plus Hinge is a bad idea because it's just endless messaging and scrolling, and just the possibilities are endless, you know?
Now, for some women, this is actually social media. Actually, you know what? This is the problem with dating. This is why I say women have ruined dating, or dating has been ruined, because the possibilities are just endless. This is what makes it hard to stay in a relationship, because you know, if this person does something you like, you can go back to the infinite possibilities. Let's continue.
I get overzealous. I get irrational and make decisions where, like, you know, I don't make decisions, but I get too cocky and confident because I'm not me. She's talking, not me. So I'm going to Nashville this upcoming week, and I'm currently in one of these episodes. I feel like I need to let the cat out of the bag, okay? That might happen this upcoming trip. So I'm telling you now, not to judge me, to just support me. And that this is a very real issue that I'm going through. On top of dating, there's just so many little things that suck, okay? But I might
Don't let the cat back out. Don't let the cat out the bag, but let the cat back out into the streets. Don't judge her. Don't judge her. Let's continue.
let the damn cat out of the bag. And I'm excited, okay? So, wish me luck. Maybe I'll meet my husband. Maybe I won't. Maybe I just have a good night. But that's where I'm at right now.
Wish her luck. Don't be judgmental. Her plus desperation plus being viral plus being on a dating app equals a bad idea? No, I think it's put her through the mattress time. She's talking about her cat being let out of the bag, but what she's really saying is let her cat back out here in these streets. That's what she's actually looking to get. Now, my first thought when I first heard this, I was like, man, this is embarrassing for her family, for her deceased husband. Oh my gosh, why would she put this on the internet? What the heck is she thinking? But then I thought about something and I said, you know what? There are plenty of women out here who do things without thinking, or they do things and then they think about it later, right? This is why men are so important for women, because a man may stop her from doing something like this. A man may get her to think before she acts, opposed to what she's doing, right? Now, I did a little bit of research on this whole widow's fire thing after having my first thoughts of the embarrassment that she's brought to herself and her family and her deceased husband. And I was like, you know what? That's crazy, right? Like, what she's saying is actually true. Now, the reason why it's true is because no one wants to be alone. Men need women and women need men, right? Like, we all know this. This is why people are able to shame each other, right? For instance, men are able to shame women by saying, hey, go buy a dog and die alone, right? Shout out to Kevin Samuels, right? Like, that's what we can see. We can visually see that, oh, your attitude is so bad. I'm not going to deal with you, right? In fact, I can do bad all by myself. Yes, all of these statements can be true, but the reason why this woman is experiencing this, based on the little bit of research that I've done, is because the longing for another person, the desire for that intimacy, it never goes away. This is why I have such an issue with sexless marriages and sexless relationships, because how do you stay in a relationship where there is no intimacy, where there is no sex? Like, how are you able to navigate through that? How are you able to deal with that, right? Now, being feral, I had to look that word up because I didn't really know. But basically what being feral is returning to like survival, right? Like, for instance, there's social norms that you have when you become domesticated, but when you become feral, you lose that, right? You go back to your original instincts. You go back to doing whatever comes to mind first, right? Like, there's no more thinking. You're not really trying to socialize. You're not really trying to blend in with the crowd. You're literally going to do whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that comes across your mind. Now, I always refer back to sexless marriages and sexless relationships because for some reason, women will draw that man in with sex, but then for some reason cut it off and then expect for him to not look elsewhere or desire something else. We know now what being virile is. You basically lose, you don't care anymore about what society and the social norms, like, you throw all of that stuff out the window. You don't care about what anybody's thinking. Pair that with being desperate, because this is what she said. And then pair that with being on a dating app. Bedroom activities. This woman is looking to be put through mattresses. And I mean mattresses. Now, I looked it up and I kind of was just going through it because I was like, okay, well, how long does this last? When does it start? And basically what it said is, this is basically a 3 or 4 phase. And this phase can be short or it can last for an extremely long time. Now, going all the way back to what my initial first thought was when I heard this, I was like, man, this woman is just looking to get back out in the streets. She could actually take that mask off. Now that the mask is off, now she can be exactly who she wants to be. Yeah, she said her cat is now talking for her. Her cat has now taken over. But has her cat always been in control? Because it really kind of seemed like that, right? Or maybe she was able to mask it. That's the crazy part. We all live in a society where we're trying to give, or we're trying to uphold a certain image for other people to follow, which is somewhat of a good thing, except for when those desires come back out, or when that mask starts to break. Once that mask starts to break, oh, it gets ugly. Now, fellas, this is why I keep saying, get yourself together, reinvent yourself, get your mind together, get your body together, get your finances together. Understand there's 4 categories of women that you're going to encounter: wives, companions, fun girls, gold diggers. Now, when you listen to this woman, right, she was a wife, but she's clearly about to go through a fun girl phase where she's finna be out here being put through all the mattresses, like any mattress she can find, any bed that she can find, it is going to be broken. And she prefers that because she's already had a husband. She's dealt with that hurt and that pain and that grief and that trauma. This is the damage that I'm talking about when it comes to women and getting older. This is what a lot of men are talking about. The things that she goes through, the things that she's experiencing, every woman doesn't handle it the same. So when women say, oh, y'all just want these young girls, it's like, wait, hold on. What we want is a woman that actually wants us. What we want is a woman that doesn't have that much damage yet, damage that I didn't cause. Because if it's damage that I didn't cause, then it's damage that I cannot help heal or fix or change, right? There's nothing you can do about it. So the most important thing you can focus on is yourself. Now, a woman can come in and make things better, but she has to be dedicated to that. If she's not, then just have your fun with her, or just keep it moving. Fellas, adapt, readapt to life, because things have changed. Once again, thank God for the internet, because this makes me look at girls' nights and girls' trips completely different. This is why.
And I've been traveling for 10 days and I've slept with 22 people in that 10 days. My goal was 20 and I just hit 22 this morning. It's 1 p.m. now here in Paris and I need to check out because I'm going home. I really doubt I'm going to get another one on the board, either on the plane or like on my layover. So I think 22 is where we're going to cap it out. But how did I go?
Different. This is why I also say when you meet women and you're out on a trip, it's not as hard to get what you want from that woman, because she literally wants the same thing. She literally is experiencing freedom, right? She's experiencing that freedom, not having family around, not having her potential spouse around. And in some cases, she's going to be around women that are actually really not her friends, right? These may just be a group of people that she knows of. And so now she can kind of just let her hair down and do and be whatever it is that she actually is or that she wants to be. When you experience certain things in life, you're not as willing to redo certain things, or you're not willing to go through certain things again, especially if you can see them coming. For instance, if you've been in a divorce, or if you've had a divorce, or if you've experienced a divorce, you don't want to go through that again. So you seeing that the next person wants to be married, but they've never been married before, you say, is this worth it? Is it worth me taking that chance on you? Because divorce, again, if you understand it, you know just how hard and harsh it actually is and can be. Then you realize that it can be worse, especially if you heard someone else talk about how bad their divorce was. Then let's just say you experienced what this woman experienced, which was your spouse passing away on you. It's going to change how you view relationships. You may not want to be in a relationship. Granted, she says she may find her husband, or she may just find a mattress that she can be put through by another man or men. Now, I'm saying this because, again, you just don't know how you're going to react to life when life actually gets to acting up on you. But I have a question for you. What do you think? Comment under this video. Remember, when you are watching these videos, you are becoming the best version of yourself. Now that this video is done, do me a huge favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. I will see you on the next one. Peace.